What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel as I'm Bria, and today I am breaking down exactly how you can transform your massive long-form videos into scroll-stopping short clips without completely losing your mind in the process. If you have been grinding away at your content and secretly wishing there was a much faster and significantly smarter way to get more high-quality posts out the door every single week, then definitely stick around because I have been rigorously testing multiple tools. There is one specific solution that actually makes this entire complex process feel genuinely effortless, and I will be comparing a few options so you can clearly see why this particular method truly stands out from the crowd. Let's be completely real with each other. Creating tons of high-impact short-form content is absolutely the key strategic move for success in the current digital landscape. Whether your goal involves selling physical products, diligently building out a strong personal brand, or managing a content-heavy business, the various algorithms strongly reward you for both consistency and undeniable quality. The genuinely hard part, however, is surgically extracting the absolute gold from those lengthy videos. Things like the perfect punchlines, the jaw-dropping moments, or those super clear, teachable chunks, and refining them into polished, platform-ready clips. This is precisely the area where a specialized artificial intelligence truly changes the entire operational game for content producers. First up on the list, we are diving deep into the incredibly powerful auto-edit viral clips feature, which is honestly the specific function I utilize the absolute most in my daily routine. Instead of you manually scrubbing aimlessly through what feels like hours of raw footage while wildly guessing what moment will actually land with your audience, this smart analysis engine reviews your entire long video. It intelligently flags the specific parts it predicts have the absolute highest engagement potential based on many critical factors. The system actively looks at pacing, any noticeable audio spikes, the speaker's emotive expressions, and even current trending video formats. Then it auto-generates multiple short clips ready for immediate posting. I personally uploaded a lengthy 45-minute interview just the other day, and within mere minutes, the system spit out about a dozen incredibly tight 30 to 60-second clips that were genuinely watchable and useful. After I quickly tweaked just a few minor cuts and adjusted the captions, the resulting content was immediately, boom, ready to be uploaded across all my preferred platforms. What I genuinely appreciate about this specific AI approach is that the software doesn't just perform simple random trimming. Instead, it carefully crafts context-aware micro clips. For example, if you have a detailed tutorial and there is a key 3-minute segment where the host explains an absolutely crucial tip, the AI will frequently create a clear beginning, middle, and end for that specific micro story. This ensures that your viewers are never confused when they happen to hit that clip directly on their feed because the narrative arc is fully preserved. This process successfully saves you countless hours of frustrating guesswork, and for creators who absolutely need to produce content at a massive scale, that reclaimed time is quite literally everything. Now, let's take a quick reality check regarding other editing solutions. Tools like mobile editors are undeniably great for hands-on editing and applying custom visual effects. They certainly let you dress up those individual clips beautifully with transitions and music, but if your primary goal is high-volume output combined with solid strategy, those methods can quickly become very tedious. While one particular app might be absolutely awesome for meticulously crafting a single sharp ad or editing just one reel, manually editing every single clip from a batch of recorded webinars becomes a mind-numbing chore. Furthermore, some other AI editors available today can sometimes be frustratingly overpriced or too narrowly focused on just one thing. They either only offer basic auto-trimming with zero contextual awareness, or they force you into rigid generic templates that unfortunately look utterly cookie-cutter to discerning viewers. This particular solution, the one we are discussing, successfully hits that often elusive sweet spot. It offers smart automation paired with simple manual control for those moments when you truly need to fine-tune something. Next up, we need to discuss the game-changing auto schedule function, which is undeniably the best friend of the efficient, smart creator. And no, I don't mean lazy in the unproductive sense. I mean lazy in the best way possible, which is achieving consistent output through total automation. You simply tell the system the required frequency for posting, select your preferred active time windows, and the AI handles lining up the generated clips, suggesting optimized captions, and recommending relevant hashtags before posting across all your linked channels. I personally used to spend my entire Sunday evening setting up all the schedules and constantly negotiating different time zones, but now I just set a consistent cadence, like 3 clips for one platform and 2 for another, and the system manages the heavy lifting. You always retain the ability to manually rearrange or swap out any suggested clips if you are feeling a bit picky. but honestly, the initial default suggestions are usually already quite solid. And finally, let's talk about the incredible Centralize content calendar, which is so much more than just a basic date tracker. This is a unified place where you can preview absolutely every clip, quickly edit internal posting notes, verify which exact platforms a piece of content is queued for, and even quickly repurpose clips with minor customizations per specific platform. If you happen to run a small internal team, this calendar immediately transforms into a collaboration hub where you can easily drop in essential notes for captions or attach specific product URLs. Compared to the chaotic process of stitching together multiple separate applications, one for editing, another for scheduling, and yet another for analytics, having everything consolidated in one dashboard makes life significantly quieter and much less chaotic. Let me quickly walk you through a standard workflow so you can really get a solid feel for how this incredibly efficient system actually operates. Step 1 is simply uploading your completely raw, long video file to the tool. This could easily be a long podcast episode, a recorded live stream, or even a detailed product demonstration. For step 2, you select the auto clip option, and then you just let the powerful AI run its full analysis on the entire file. The system will then return a selection of suggested clips, usually neatly grouped together by a specific theme or a moment type, such as clear tips, genuine laughs, or strong reactions. In step 3, you select the clips that you actually like, hit the dedicated edit button to immediately adjust the crop, add a compelling headline, and maybe include a simple branded outro graphic. The platform cleverly provides simple, clean templates so that all your resulting short clips maintain a visually consistent and professional look across the board. Step 4 involves making the choice between setting your preferred automated posting frequency or manually scheduling those final clips into your queue. For the final step 5, you can either directly export the files or conveniently allow the system to publish them directly to your social accounts. For all you dedicated creators who are concerned that your content might end up looking too much like it was generated by a robot, I promise you, you really shouldn't be. This powerful software gives you more than enough granular control to ensure your unique brand voice stays perfectly intact. You can change thumbnails, completely tweak captions, adjust the aspect ratio for portrait or square, and add platform-specific calls to action. I always make sure to add a tiny bit of that crucial human touch, perhaps by writing a quick handwritten style caption or making a slight adjustment to the main hook line of the video. That one small thoughtful edit often results in a much bigger performance increase than what you would see from trying to craft every single piece of content entirely from scratch. Okay, before we wrap up the core features, let's briefly compare the costs and any current limitations, because that factor absolutely matters to your budget. Some of the more advanced editing suites out there notoriously charge you per minute of exported video or lock the best functionality behind seriously expensive subscription tiers. Other competitive platforms focus heavily on adding superficial, flashy effects, but they invariably leave creators to do all the burdensome heavy lifting for actual content strategy and reliable scheduling. This particular tool's pricing model is highly competitive for creators who specifically want the powerful automation combined with an integrated content calendar solution. More importantly, this platform is fundamentally built around the objective of scaling content production efficiently, not just making pretty visuals. If you happen to be a creator currently priced out of hiring expensive hourly editors, or a small business owner who simply cannot afford a dedicated social media manager, this automation is a much smarter return on investment. Automating your clip creation and posting cadence offers a superior ROI than spending weeks trying to master every single niche editing trick available in other isolated applications. One crucial point to note in this entire discussion is that artificial intelligence, no matter how advanced, is simply not perfect. There will absolutely be times when the AI misses subtle nuance. It might create a clip out of context or select a moment that honestly requires a little more narrative setup. That is precisely why dedicating time to the quick review and edit step remains critically important in your overall process. The system makes that review step incredibly fast and intuitive, but you still absolutely want to give every single outgoing clip a final glance before it goes live to your audience. You should treat this entire setup like you have hired a highly efficient digital assistant who diligently handles about 80% of the grunt work. You are responsible for providing that final, crucial 20% polish. Also, if your business model involves direct product sales, you will definitely want to intentionally mix in specific product clips that highlight detailed demos or strong customer testimonials. This powerful tool doesn't completely replace a dedicated product photography suite or a separate specialized ad creator, but it complements those efforts beautifully when used strategically. Use a different dedicated editor for those single super high-polished product advertisements, and then let this system handle turning all your weekly long-form recordings into the necessary volume of short posts that drive vital engagement. That powerful combo, the high-polish ads feeding into consistent short-form content, is genuinely the proven strategy for reaching exponentially more people without experiencing total creative burnout. Before I sign off today, here are 3 extremely practical tips I've personally learned while integrating this platform into my own content creation cycle. My first tip is to always batch record your content with variety in mind, because if your long video includes a personal story, a quick tip, and a demo, the AI will likely surface clips across all those different angles. My second tip is to always keep your initial hooks extremely clean and loud. When recording long form, state the main takeaway clearly within the first 10 seconds of any segment you think could become a standalone clip. This upfront clarity makes the AI's job significantly easier and, critically, makes that resulting short clip much more clickable for the viewer scrolling by. And my final tip, number 3, is simple. Never, ever ignore the incoming analytics data after you publish your content. After posting, diligently check which specific clips performed the absolute best, and then feed that successful pattern directly back into your very next recording session for improvement. All right, everyone, now I truly want to hear directly from you in the comments below. What specific part of repurposing all your long-form content stresses you out the most? Is that difficult editing process, the tedious scheduling logistics, or maybe you just truly struggle with knowing exactly what compelling topic to post next? Drop those thoughts down in the comments section right now, and if you are open to it, please tell me what other tools you might currently be trying. I can genuinely help you map out a custom workflow that seamlessly mixes this powerful platform with whatever setup you are currently using today. I am already planning to film a much deeper full-length tutorial where I will upload a real podcast episode and show you step-by-step exactly how I turn it into an entire month's worth of content using this system. So let me know in the comments section if that is something you would genuinely be interested in seeing very soon. That is everything for this breakdown today. If your main goal is to finally get more high-quality content out the door without completely sacrificing your creative spark, this platform is absolutely worth a dedicated look. It certainly doesn't handle every single nuance perfectly, but it effectively solves the absolute biggest bottleneck, efficiently turning long videos into consistent, high-quality short content at a manageable scale. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and in the meantime, happy creating, everyone.